Har me hearties, it's that time again. Shear me timbers, splice the mainsail, grab your paintbrush. It's time for that lazy pirate. Har har! Right, back at club again tonight. More Kings of War. And this week we got Dominate with my Orcs taking on Dave's Undead. So, what you got, Dave?
I've got Lycanis, some werewolves with the chant of hate, Balefire Catapult, white, zombie trolls, skeleton spears, revenants, Balefire Catapult, some more skeletons with swords, skeleton archers, mummies, raids, and I've got a cursed pharaoh, a army standard, and a couple of necromancers.
There we go. And I've got Skulk Outriders, Crudger on a Gore, 2 regiments of chariots, which is part of the formation, but the other chariot drum is over with on the other flank, with Gak, more Skulk Outriders, and 2 Gore Rider regiments. Then we got a Crusher on a Wing Slasher, Orclins, Spear Orcs, War Drum, Flagger. Oh, and don't forget the Orclings. So, there we go. Game on. Right. Undead won the turn roll to go first, but decided to pass it to the Orc. So what we done? Skulks have rampaged over here to face against werewolves. Chariots following them. Crudger is here. Chariots here. These came forward. Hordes came forward. Slasher forward here. This little lot's come rampaging right forward here. So moving on to Undead turn 1. Right, so Undead turn, these guys moved this way. The Undead advanced their lines forward. A couple of shots came in, a couple of wounds on the Gore Riders there. Got a catapult, shot of these, missed, and these take 2 wounds. So moving on to Orcs, turn 2. Right, turn 2 for the Orcs. These moved around in front of the Skulks, while the Skulks backed off. The Crudger moved around. Chariots moved into here. Ortlings moved into a blocking position. The Wing Slasher killed one of the catapults. Over here, these 2 charged into the skeletons, killed them with the first roll, only rolled a 3 with the second, so they're still here. Gak in these slammed into the mummies and took them down. So, moving into Undead, turn 2. Right, turn 2 for the Undead. So what happened? The werewolves came in here. 5 damage on the chariots, didn't break them. These whites came in against the other chariots and took them down, but managed to do 8 wounds on themselves, using the blood of the old king. Magical item. Big disaster for the Undead here. Skeletons charge the Orclings, got them up to 12 and double one them. So now they got their flank to the Orcs. Over here, 7 wounds on the Slasher, a couple of wounds by the Skellies on the Gore Riders, and a couple of wounds by the Wraiths and the Pharaoh on these Gore Riders. So moving into Undead, turn 3. Orcs turn 3, so what happened here, these countercharged the werewolves with the Crudger in the flank, put them up to 6 wounds but didn't break them. These took a shot at the Wraiths with the other ones, taking a shot at the Wraiths, didn't manage any damage. Over here, these flank charged the skeletons that double one-ed the Orclings, just took them down, so they've turned to face the whites now. Orclings went into the flank and put a wound on the Revenants, and the big guy went into the front, put a few more wounds on them but didn't break them. Over here, the Gore Riders killed Skeleton Warriors. Gak charged the archers and killed them. These Gore Riders put 6 wounds on the Wraiths. So moving into turn 3 for the Undead. Oh, Undead turn 3.
What other sort of gaming is there?
Werewolves killed the Chariots. Turn to face the Crusher. Wraiths charged into the Spearman. Not Wraiths, Whites charged into the Spearman. Done a few wounds, didn't break him.
Got my bird watching game.
Pivoted. These killed the Crusher on Wind Slasher.
Has Liddy played it yet?
These didn't kill any of these, so done a few wounds on Gak, done a few wounds on the Crushers. Not the Crusher, the Gore Riders. So moving on to turn 4 for the Orcs. Right, turn 3 for the Orcs. Turn 4 for the Orcs. These bogged off away from the werewolves, don't fancy it. These killed the Whites.
Yes.
Ortlings managed to do a couple of wounds. About to die. Gak and these finished off the Wraiths and done a few wounds on the Pharaoh. So moving on to Undead at turn 4.
Wow.
So turn 4 for the Undead, and werewolves move through here.
Sometimes feel that the necromancers could do a bit more.
These killed off the Ortlings. The Pharaoh wavered there. Moving on to turn 5 for the Orcs. Right, turn 5 for the Orcs. These killed the catapult. Big combat was over here. These charged in against Revenants. Got them up to 19. 9 with the first roll, 5 with the second roll. Just took them out. Their nerve was 24. These charged the Necromancer, nothing. These guys over Gak and this regiment here of Gore Riders finished off the Pharaoh. So moving on to turn 5 for the Undead. Getting into the end game now, so turn 5 for the Undead, and the Werewolves and the Lycanus move towards the centre. These two characters, Standard Bearer and Necromancer, charged the Flagger, done nothing to it. So that is Bane Chant from this one on the Flagger. But yeah, so go to Orcs, turn 6. Turn 6 for the Orcs, and the Crusher went into the back of the Werewolves, put them on, done 4 wounds, put them on to 8, didn't break them. These guys charged the Lycanus, done nothing. Over here, the Flagger charged Necromancer, character charged Necromancer, did nothing. The Chariot here charged Necromancer, did a few wounds but didn't break him. All these guys moved towards the centre of the ward. So, don't know what's in yet, but we'll have to wait and see. So moving on to the final turn, possible final turn for the Undead. Right, end of turn 6, and what happened? So the Lycanus moved away from these guys. The werewolves charged the war drum and killed it. These charged each other again and nothing happened. And this Necromancer moved away from the chariot. We rolled our turn 7 and there is one. So we go on to turn 7. Turn 7 for the Orcs. What happened? These charged werewolves took them down. Gak charged Standard Bearer, didn't kill him. Unbelievable. Flagger Necromancer flubbed again, and the Chariot tried to run over Necromancer yet again, but failed yet again. So all the Undead's got left is the 3 characters there, and the Lycanus, who was charged by the Orc here. So done a couple of wounds on him. So turn 7 for the Undead. We decided to call it after the Orc turn, so it ended up a victory to the Orcs. Cheers for now.